And then we talked about how Jesus said, out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so I don't know about you guys, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but I'm supposed to sort of be leading this Zoom, but sometimes I bring up topics that convict me. And I want you to understand that we're in this together. It's not like I'm preaching to you, but sometimes the things that God puts in my heart to talk about really convict me, and perhaps more than you, maybe he wants to speak to my heart and say, hey, Madison, let's make some progress. Let's get better. And so, anyway, that's what we talked about last week. And today we're going to sort of continue that conversation, about communication. But today we're going to focus on the power of words, the power of words. I just hear so many leaders and coaches talk about the importance of relationships. And I'm here to tell you that all relationships are fueled by communication. They're fueled by communication. Whether it's in a board meeting or in a team meeting or in a marriage, it takes communication to move relationships forward. Now, we can perhaps stay in the same place, but you know what they say about that? If you're staying the same, you're actually moving backwards. But it takes good communication to move relationships forward, whether it's a player, whether it's a guy on the staff, whether it's a coworker. It takes good communication to do that. A personal story, once again, I usually do these, but this is a really quick one. My father was, in my opinion, a really great man. He had such a powerful impact on my life. But there's one thing about my father's life that I've struggled with since he passed away. And that is my uncle, his only living brother. Something happened in their relationship years before either one of them passed away. And they didn't talk. They didn't speak. They didn't visit. They didn't communicate. And everybody in the family observed this, and it was a blow to us all because, obviously I love my dad and respect my dad, but also love my uncle and respected my uncle. And I remember when my dad had open heart surgery, my uncle drove 120 miles to be there, but didn't stay for my dad to come out of the anesthetics to talk to him. He left so that he wouldn't talk to him, but he cared enough about my dad to drive 120 miles to make sure that he was going to be okay. And fellas, I'm telling you, that's really sad. That's really sad. And I don't know if you have uncles, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephew, former players, whatever, and you have that type of situation with them, my plea to you is to fix that and not let that go on, and because it really causes pain to everybody involved, the two people involved and all the people that love those two people. It affects them. So sometimes we say too much. Sometimes we don't say enough. And in my father's case and my uncle's case, they didn't say enough. So communication it's not really a science, it's an art. There's an art to being able to, so there's a balance to how we communicate. We can say too little, or we can say too much or say the wrong things. But here's the deal. With prayer and discipline and effort, your words can heal a relationship, It can heal someone's faith. It can heal a broken heart, and it can even heal shattered hope. Just by us communicating properly, it's healing. Communication in the right form are words that heal, and we can all do that. We all have the ability to do that. Proverbs 15:4 says, "Kind words are a good medicine." Kind words are good medicine. That is a great place to start. It takes absolutely no effort to speak kind words to people. And I talked to a lady the other day, and she was so bitter and so grumpy. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get away. And I know you've all had experiences like that. But then again, I've met people that I didn't even know that would have a kind word, and you leave there feeling like you got a little more bounce in your step. So kind words are a great start for this healing type of communication that we can have with everybody we come in contact with. And the foundation of communication is trust. That is the foundation. You can't heal with your words unless that person trusts you. And that takes real effort. And it takes time. It takes some time for that. So I want to hear from you, and I'm going to start without hearing from you because I'm going to start with a hypothetical question. And that question is, who needs you to speak healing into their life? And I want you to just think about people in your life who need you to speak healing. It could be healing of a broken heart. It could be healing of shattered hope. It could be healing of faith. It could be healing of a relationship. But there could be someone in your life who needs you to speak healing, words of healing into them. So who is that? So think about that. And then I really want you to, if there is someone in your life, I really want you to ask God to help you to speak those words of healing.